Rana, what is your sense of how the Chinese government will handle the concern they have that this is going to cause a major economic hit?
Well, I think they're going to throw as much economic stimulus at this, monetary and fiscal, as we've ever seen. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you don't see this stemmed quickly. I wouldn't be surprised if you see an even bigger amount of stimulus than we did post-2008 financial crisis. There's a lot of fear, and there's fear in the global economy, too. And I think that the key point there is that China is now the single biggest portion of global growth. Right? So if you go back to SARS and that epidemic, it was a much smaller part of the global economy. Now you have the Chinese consumer and Chinese supply chains really crucial to overall global growth. So I think there's a lot of pressure from many places to stem this.
But people point out that the Chinese already have this problem of having accumulated a lot of debt 100%. In the process of stimulating the economy post the financial crisis.
Yeah, and it brings up the question that, America is not the only place that hasn't gotten its act together economically in a fundamental way since the crisis. Nothing really changed. The U.S. is still built on debt. China is very much built on debt, particularly at the provincial level. And yet we're seeing Beijing now come and tell the provincial governments, spend whatever you need, keep the spigots flowing. And we are going to have a debt bubble later on, a bigger one than we do now.